There you go. That was the wonderful man Danny Ansel and Co. and Jericho's brand new song. And I've danced and boogiered and danced to that one in a very dark room. I don't dance in light rooms. Anyway, speaking of somebody dances in dark rooms, Claire, hello.
I dance in dark rooms and light rooms. Paul,
Do you?
You know, yes.
Do you?
You know.
I've never seen a dancer in a light room. I never have done. Yes.
You've never seen me dance, have you?
I don't know. Have I?
No.
I'm not sure. Was that
Maybe
you?
I could do that
don't
for you
know.
later.
I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is Radio Abbey. It is a local, loud and proud, and we have local musicians currently in the studio as we speak. Claire's not one of them, and
that's true enough.
But you are part of this company that you are going to tell us all about.
Yes,
because
part of it, Paul. Part of it. I founded it.
You founded it.
Founded
When did
it.
you founded
Yes.
it? When did I founded
it? When did I founded it? About 2 years ago-ish, 3 years ago-ish. I don't know. We had a lot of lockdown and malarkey.
I know, it's been a strange time, hasn't it?
Very strange time. But yes, so basically, my son Sam, who's in the Ripcord, he had his band rehearsing around our house, and they've been doing that for about 3 years, and we saw the amazing benefits there were from kids being in bands. Self-esteem, confidence, helps people with their mental health if they've got a few issues, that kind of thing, life skills, work skills, all that malarkey. And we thought, let's replicate this on a wider scale. And what we wanted to do, because music is quite an expensive hobby for kids, a lot of effort from parents, lessons, etc., taxing around, to speak from experience. And some kids aren't fortunate enough to have that kind of, opportunity. So what we wanted to do is make it accessible to as many kids as possible. So we formed Spark, and we provide the instruments, put them in bands. They form a band, they do cover versions, they write their own songs, they go into a studio, a real recording studio.
Is it Woodbine Studios?
Woodbine with the amazing John A. Rivers. Give him a shout out because I know he'll be listening.
Hello, John.
Hello, John. Fantastic for the kids, good experience. They go there, they do a gig, and we're doing a gig. I'll let the kids tell you about that, the band members, because we have someone very special hosting it, kids. Very special, very special. He might be very close by. So that's the kind of thing we do. We also get them to do band T-shirts throughout the year. We do flyers, logo design, all that kind of thing. But what it is, Paul, it's obviously if they like music, that's great, and they learn how to be in a band.
Yes.
But really, what it is, it's a vehicle for improving their mental health, self-esteem, confidence, all that kind of thing. Been lucky enough to get some funding from Warwickshire County Council, and they've helped us provide spaces for some kids to be on the course, and they are, they're getting their mental health improving because of this. Because some of them have had a pretty rough time because of COVID, and the pandemic it's been awful for young people, particularly being locked in. So this has been really brilliant. So we have 6 of the band members here now.
We do have 6 of them in the studio as we speak, and I don't know how they get even a word in edgeways. I mean, did you breathe? Did you breathe at all during that?
I didn't, but I've said it many times before to you as well. Actually, you should have just got the old CD out.
Literally.
You know what I'm like. I like to get the plug in as quick as I can. You haven't heard these lot talk yet?
I haven't yet. I haven't.
No.
Very quiet.
Very quiet. Not yet.
Suspiciously quiet.
Yeah,
yes,
not normally, they're not.
Spookily quiet. Yes. Well, I tell you what. We're going to bring the youngest in. Yes, we're going to bring you. So move your chair this way. Move your chair this way.
Something exciting about this young man as well today, which he only just told us. So I'll let him tell you.
Right.
It's a special day for him.
Well, I'll make sure I get his name right this time.
Good.
Okay, Jonas. Yes, fantastic. I'm glad I got your name right. Now, I'm going to move the mic towards you. There we go. A little bit of technical whiz-kiddery. Anyway, Jonas, what's this news then?
So, this is... Yes, I'm Eunice McKelly, and today it's my birthday.
How old are you?
I'm 9 today.
9 today?
Yes.
Crikey, 9 years? I remember the days when I was 9. Oh, TVs were made out of wood. Yeah, you had to walk up to them and turn them over. Yeah, not the full TV, just the switch. And we only had 3 channels or something like that. How many channels have you got now? Exactly.
Uncountable.
Exactly. As long as you got the cartoon channel and the children's channel, that's all you need in life. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you are obviously a musician, okay? And when it comes to being a musician, what is your instrument? Are you an instrumentalist or are you a singer?
Well, no. Our band is an instrumental.
Instrumental.
So, I play guitar.
Fantastic. Is the guitar about the same size as you?
No.
No? Is it a smaller guitar?
Well, it's full size.
Is it full size?
Yeah.
It's got to be about the same size as them, surely.
Bigger,
Is it bigger? It's bigger. Yeah. Use it as a bass. Yeah. And who's in the band with you then?
So, these are our band members.
Yeah.
There's Jan, our drummer, my brother.
Hello, Jan, drummer, the brother. Hello.
And I have we have another guitarist.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Louis, but he's not here today because his mum doesn't allow him.
Oh, well, Louis, you stay where you are, okay? But you're a very good guitarist by all accounts.
Yes.
Yes.
And we have a bass player called Lorenzo.
Lorenzo?
He's in the room with us.
He's in the room wearing a backwards cap. I mean, what about that? I mean, you can tell he's a drummer by wearing a backwards cap. Lorenzo, come over. Let's move Scarlett out of the swingy chair just for the moment. You're sorry, Zara. I told you I'd forget by the time I get around. And let's bring you in, Lorenzo, the drummer. Gotta keep this. Bassist, sorry,
Yeah.
bassist. Okay. Okay, now, Mr. Bassist. How long have you been a bassist for? By the way, great name, Lorenzo.
Thank you.
Yes. He's always...
I'm not sure. Claire, how long have I been playing bass for?
Yes, Claire.
Since September.
September of last year.
This year.
This year?
No,
This year?
last year,
Are you,
last year.
Crikey! Are you back to the future? I'm getting a bit freaked out now. So last year, September last year, and have you learnt it really quick? Is it quite easy? Bass?
Yeah. I learned pretty much how to play pretty quickly, and
Yeah.
I'm not very good, but.
I don't know. No. I don't. Look, do you think I would be able to play bass guitar? I've never picked one up in my life. Do you think I'll be able to play it?
Probably.
Do you think?
It's not that hard.
Surely it is. Surely it is. So you are extremely good at it, because I'm going to be terrible. I've never picked one up, so you're going to be really good.
Alright.
Yeah? Yeah, positive thinking. That's what you got to do. Think of the future. Yeah? You're going to be on that big stage, just playing the bass, doing your thing, sliding on your knees. Well, don't do it now because you're wearing shorts, so that, you get scars. But at least you got the cap round backwards. Yeah. So you're already there. You're ready. Already sorted with the bass. That's all you need to do. And get on the big stage. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
I tell you what. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
No, you got to be louder than that. Okay. After the count of three, I'm going to say, "Are you all ready?" Okay. And you're all going to say, "Yeah." Or all go, "Oh hell yeah." Yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
See, I didn't even count to three. Look at that. They were ready before even I was ready. Fantastic. Now, we're going to be talking to one or two more of you in a moment, but we're going to play another track because we're going to play our first... I'll tell you what. We're going to play a song by the Ripcords. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So the Ripcords themselves, very much like yourselves, and now they perform. I saw them at the Albany Theatre performing at a charity event, and they did a fantastic job. Were any of you there at the Albany Theatre?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go up on stage?
Yeah.
Did you go up on stage during the Pink Floyd track?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That caught me. That absolutely caught me off guard, and I nearly shed a tear. Big, strong man like me, snivelling in the back of the room. So this is Out of the Blue, and this is literally what the band is, Out of the Blue. They came out of the blue, and they're doing incredible things and doing some fantastic stuff in the future. So this is the Ripcords here on to Radio Abbey. Oh, I tell you what, maybe I'll play it. See, technical whiz kids. So this is the Ripcords and Out of the Blue here on Radio Abbey. Enjoy.
I didn't know where we could go.
go. That was the Ripcords and Out of the Blue. Of course, a part of the Sparks U team. Now. If you just heard somebody playing around with a mic, unprofessionalism on the radio. That was me. Don't worry. But over the far side, we have Zara. Hello, Zara.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Good. Yeah, fantastic. Now, Zara, what have you been doing today?
I went to school today and I got back for my mum telling me, you need to go to band today. You're recording in the studio live. And I was like, I was not told.
This is important. You need to tell me these things. How dare your mum say not tell me? What's your favourite class? What's your favourite?
Probably art, but I didn't have it today. I had my least favourite class.
Oh, what's your least favourite?
I think some of my tutor group is actually
That's all right. Don't worry
coming
about
on, but I think they all know that it's French.
French. I mean,
We don't have a good teacher.
lovely teachers in French. French teachers are fantastic.
Imagine Joyce.
She's got a maternity leave. She's horrible.
You know, she might be crying in her tea now. You're upsetting your teachers. Now, what about yourself, Jan? What's your favourite? What do you like at school?
In comparison to Zara, I quite like languages.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean,
Like the subject.
I do speak 3 languages myself.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah,
so-
it's because my family, so my dad is Italian,
Okay.
and my mum is Dutch,
Ah.
so, plus English,
Yeah.
so all 3.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Give us the name of your band in all 3 languages. Let's see if that works.
Okay, in English it's Black 62,
Black 62.
in Italian it's Nero 62, and in Dutch it's Zwart 62.
There we go. Fantastic. Look at that. Give him a round of applause. I threw that right on him. You did a very good job. When did you get the name for the band?
It was a bit random.
Hmm.
We had a few other members as well that now aren't with us anymore, but we
I mean,
kind of
they've
added
left
up.
the band, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
I was a bit worried then.
yeah, we kind of added up our ages,
Yeah.
and that came up with 62.
Okay.
And there are obviously like jokes. Oh well, when you get older, you'll have to change your band name and everything.
Yeah.
But so we kept it 62,
Mhm.
and we had to kind of choose a theme with that.
Yep.
And first we thought like a color,
Mhm.
and then we thought blue 62 was quite cool because
Yeah.
it rhymed. And then we just picked it out of a hat, and it was black.
And it was black. Black 62. Did you pick it out of a black hat?
Can't remember.
Maybe it's something.
It might have even been a bag, to be honest.
It might have been a bag. Might have been a bag.
It was a dustbin, apparently.
It was a dustbin bag, was it? Well, it's black, but we'll just stick with that. And what about your band? What's your band's name?
I'm from the band Angels and Demons.
Angels and Demons.
And sadly, none of my band is here.
Are they not?
No,
Where are they?
don't know. They've run off
They're
on
not.
me.
They're not gigging without you, are they? Oh.
If they have, I would
Could
be
you
quite offended.
imagine? So what do you play in the band?
Our band is like, we switch around quite often.
Do you?
At the start, I was a singer and pianoist for a few. I think I was pianoist for one song and sings for most.
Yeah.
And one of the songs we've made, I'm bass because I learnt bass through Sparks, which
Oh.
was very fun.
Yeah.
I've also done a bit of drumming throughout, so.
Crikey, you mean you've got 2 hands, you can play different instruments in the same go. You could just be a one-person band. There you go,
New
Claire.
Dave Grohl.
Yeah,
The
pardon?
new Dave Grohl.
You knew Dave Grohl?
No, the new Dave Grohl.
Oh.
The old Dave Grohl.
Right,
You
you
knew
blimey.
Dave Grohl
Know who you're
before.
talking about.
I was going to say you'd have been.
I'd be getting his number from
Yeah,
him.
I was going to say there's going to be no music playing. You and me are just talking Dave Grohl. Now we do have 2 artists here who've also been in the Wood. Is it Woodbine Studios?
Woodbine.
Woodbine Studios. The mic is gently being sent over to Scarlett. Yes. Oh, crikey. We'll get to you shortly.
Well,
We'll
we
get to you
have
shortly.
before.
So Scarlett, now you've been in the studio already, so you're used to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what instrument do you play?
Well, I kind of play a variety, but I mostly play the instrument, the voice.
It's the instrument, the voice. Look at that. And what's the level of voice you can get? Do you hit right at the top or do you hit rather low?
No, I'm kind of an alto, so
You're an alto, yeah. And what kind of music do you like to sing?
I kind of like to sing more pop music.
More pop music.
It's upbeat.
And who's your favourite pop artist?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think maybe Ed Sheeran.
Maybe Ed Sheeran. Do you? And do you know Ed Sheeran's music quite well?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'll tell you what, as you are the instrumentally vocalist, why don't you give us a little bit of Ed Sheeran? Just
I
a
don't
little.
know any of his songs because I haven't listened to the pages.
What about Bad Habits? That's a good song.
Everybody.
Yeah, you know Bad Habits.
I don't really know that one. I know the song yours because that was one I used to love listening to after my
Yeah.
talent show at USU.
Okay.
Everybody was singing it.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
So, are you going to give us a little bit of a vocal? Yeah.
I'll give you some from the song yours.
Okay. Over to you.
And I will find my strength to untain my mouth when I used to be afraid of the words. But with you I've learned just to let it out. Now my heart is ready to burst. 'Cause I feel like I'm ready for love. And I wanna be your everything and more. And I know every day you say it, but I just want you to be sure that I am yours.
Oh, brilliant. Well done. Bravo. On live radio, thrown straight in as well. And wasn't nervous at all, were you? No, I can do that any day of the week. And what's your band name?
Poison Souls.
Poison Souls. With a voice like that? Poison Souls. Have you got anybody who speaks like that in the band?
No.
No? So you need somebody in the band who goes, oh, well, we're from Poison Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah? And what's the other band, what's the other people in the band? What are their names?
Well, there's Charlotte,
Charlotte.
who's in year 11.
Yeah.
There's Lillian, who's in year 8.
Ooh, okay.
And there's Scarlett,
Yeah.
another one.
Oh, another
who's
scarf.
in
Crikey.
year 8 like me.
Yep.
Me and her are quite good friends.
Mhm.
And then there's me, Scarlett, in year 8.
Ah, yeah. And any of the Scarlets the captain by any chance?
No?
No, okay, I just thought I'd ask. That's for the older people, of course, out there. Right, we will be talking to you very, very shortly. But before we do, we're going to play a song, okay? Because it's actually just gone the hour. So I'm going to play an advert, and then we'll come back to you very shortly. Is that okay? Does that sound good to you? Yep, that sounds good to us. Right, advert.
Hit music.
All the stuff that I like to listen to just makes people feel good.
The sound of Kenilworth. Local people bringing you the latest Kenilworth news and tunes.
There you go. That was the Upsiders and ooh nah na 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 na. That's the posh version. Anyway, that was the Upsiders. Absolutely love seeing them live. If you've never seen them live, then what are you doing? What are you doing? You've got to get out there and do your thing. Right now, Musa. Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm quite good, thanks.
Fantastic. Now, what band are you in?
Judgment Day.
Judgment. Because they've all got evil, powerful names, haven't they? Spooky. No, what's wrong with green, fluffy pony champions? I don't know.
A lot.
I know. So what's Judgment? What kind of music does Judgment Day play?
Do you like rock and metal covers? Mainly rock and
Really?
stuff, yeah.
And
What
what's-
the band likes.
And I'm going to go around the room in a moment and ask about inspirations. But what's your inspiration when it comes to rock and metal?
I like a bit of different stuff. I like metal
Yeah.
and rock, obviously, and like jazz
Okay.
and like
Yeah.
other stuff. Mainly rock and metal.
Yeah. Yeah. And is there anyone in your band that does that kind of anything like that?
Our vocalists are quite not really the growly type.
Not growly. No. I mean, I could imagine that in jazz. Anyway, so who's in your band?
No one here.
Well, I
but
say your band. Yeah, I mean it's your band, isn't
I'm fine to take ownership.
it? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Barney plays drums.
Great name,
Barney.
Ruby plays bass guitar.
Barney and Ruby. Great names.
Emily,
Emily.
vocals and sometimes some guitar.
And
I play
who's on guitar?
Emily. And
Emily.
I play guitar.
And you play
bass
guitar.
drums.
Yeah. And by the way, fantastic hair.
Thank you.
I mean, how do you control that?
I don't know. It happens. It's all over.
I mean, have you got to the point where it's grown so long that when you sit down, you accident your head goes up like because you've sat on your hair?
Yeah, my back.
It is incredibly long, incredible. And as a rocker, you got to have long hair. I mean, do you swirl it around? Playing that instrument, swirl it around, having a good old bit of head banging.
We'll see at the Arches.
You see the arches, yeah. I'm expecting crazy stuff. Right, now we're going to come back to Zara. The mic coming over to Zara, incredible speeds. The lady in control. Hello, Zara.
Hello.
Now, you were disgruntled early off air because you were like, you didn't talk about my radio, about my band and who's in my band. So who's in your band?
I've talked about how many things I do. But I also have my other singer, which is Emily.
Mhm.
She also does a bit of drumming and bass.
Yeah.
We also have Evan, the only boy in our band.
Poor lad.
Sometimes he gets fed up with me and Emily.
I couldn't imagine why.
He does bass and drums.
Yeah.
Don't think he does anything else. Not sure. Then there's Bella, who does guitar and drums.
Yeah.
Then there's Ella, who only does guitar.
So you got Bella and Ella.
Yeah.
That must be complicated.
You have Bella. You have Ella, Evan, Emily. 3 E's and a Z and a random D. Is it D? No, B.
Yeah.
Can't spell.
Crikey, blimey, that's a difficult band of names. That is. That's a bit impressive.
Also, just a shout out to my best friend Riley, who is apparently listening on this channel.
Who's that?
Riley, my best friend.
Riley. What about Alexander?
Oh yeah, Alex. Hello.
Said about an hour ago, we must do a shout out for Alexander. Riley comes first. You notice that? Who's on the top of that
He
list?
texted me just while the ads were going on, like, give me a shout out.
And who's your inspiration?
For our band name.
For your band name, but also for you. Who do you like?
For me, I don't know many songs. I just usually go onto like compilations of like songs and then just listen. But the inspiration for our band, we first off, when we first came, we were told you need to make a band name.
Yeah.
I had no idea what to call the band, so we ended up saying so we have the very, how do I say this? Some of us are very cheeky, and then there's the 2 really calm ones.
Okay. Which one are you?
Cheeky side.
I thought so. I wasn't going to say.
So we've got 3 demons and 2 angels.
Yeah.
I'm not going to point that out because one of them says, I do not know which one's which, which is Ella.
And I've got to say, Claire, although you're not on the mic, which is the hardest band to control out of these 4?
I wouldn't like to say.
You wouldn't like to say?
Probably the ripcords.
You do reckon?
They're not in this, but
No, not angels and demons. Right, moving straight over very quickly over to this young lady. Now, we've already been talking, and now you're going to be telling us. Do you want to make any more noise, Claire? I thought I thought the children would be the ones that are absolutely perfect in this room, but yet Claire's destroying it. So the other DJs would be like, "What's going on with the table?" Anyway, right, Scarlett. Now, we've spoke about the band. We know who's in the band.
Yeah.
Okay, and we kind of know the music you play.
Yeah.
So who's your inspiration when it comes to music?
I don't know.
You kind of liked Ed Sheeran, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you liked Ed Sheeran. But also there is a gig coming up. Now this is a big gig, okay?
Big gig.
And also you're all from Kenilworth Bar 2. 2 of you from Royal Leamington Spa, yes, Queen Victoria and all that business.
Yes.
But I'll be talking to those 2 in a moment. So you're from Kenilworth.
Yeah.
And what school do you go to?
Kenilworth School.
Kenilworth School. Well, where better to go in Kenilworth, of course.
Wearing
so Kenilworth
a
School.
uniform right now, actually.
Are you in uniform? Of course you are. There you are. Oh, with a castle. Look at that. Amazing. You've been to the castle?
Yes.
Yeah, many a time. What was I asking? I can't even remember what I was asking. I can't remember.
It was about
The gig. It was about the good.
Oh,
The gig.
The gig. It's been a long day. I've been at work. So there's a big gig coming up,
Yes.
okay, which you're all excited about. Is that right? Yeah? I know where it is. I know it's going to be in Coventry at the Arches venue.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. But when is this gig happening?
On June the 26th, 2022.
On June the 26th, 2022. And what bands are performing apart from yourselves? Do you know any of the bands are performing?
Well, Claire hasn't told us any.
Oh, we're not talking about
Claire.
Claire. I'll tell you what, we'll come back to you in a minute, Miss.
You better find out 'cause you're hosting it.
Well, yeah, got to come back. Yeah.
Wait, you're hosting it? Huh?
Yeah, I know, right? I know. If you want
no
to pass the mic over, we're going to see some of these inspirations now. So, Jan, what about yourself? Who's an inspiration for you in the world of music?
I have to say our band is quite focused on rock, even though we have played some type of funk. We've even played reggae.
Reggae.
With some helpers in another room and with Daniel Barry actually.
Daniel Barry, fantastic artist,
Yeah,
wonderful
and,
lyricist.
We've got another few helpers.
Yeah.
There's Luca from the Ripcords.
I've played his music on radio before.
Yeah, and Sam also from the Ripcords.
Ripcords, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and but our influences.
Isn't there somebody called Karis as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Great voice.
So yeah, our influences are probably we've done a few on Red Hot Chili Peppers. I quite like them, and I kind of listen to quite a big variety of music.
Yeah.
And also play quite a big variety of music.
Yeah, fantastic. And is it all the bands play covers? Do any of you play your own material?
And own material.
Own
Yeah,
material.
our only one
Yeah.
of our own songs is kind of like rock. It has like a bass in drums.
Yeah.
And then we kind of come together, and it's quite a rock kind of feel.
Yeah. By the way, if anybody can hear banging in the background, it's people upstairs doing some kind of keep fit thing or something. Yeah. Lorenzo, what about you? Who's the inspiration for music for yourself?
Well,
That's okay. We can pick you up there. That's absolutely fine.
I really like Blink 182.
Yes.
And
I can tell with the cap, the background cap. Yeah.
And then recently I've been liking a bit of Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. Nice.
Yeah. But then so I like this sort of reggae and kind of pop punk sort of songs. And then I also like death metal.
All that business.
And metal music as well.
Yeah,
like
why not?
Metallica.
That's it's a nice way. I mean, sometimes you can, when you in a few years when you're driving in the down on the open top, listening to a bit of music, you can just play whatever you want to play, can't you? Yeah. And what about yourself? He kind of matches. He's wearing a red kind of outfit, and he matches the actual seating he's sitting on. So what about you? I mean, you're the youngest here, okay? So who is your? By the way, and it's your birthday as well. So who is your?
My main inspiration are AC/DC.
AC/DC.
I like the way how they rock out.
Yeah, fantastic.
But again, I have a big variety of different types.
Yeah.
So like I like Metallica. Say Helmet a bit. But I also like Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. I tell you what, all very well spoken, aren't they? I mean, I wasn't like this when I was at their age. I was like, I'd rather watch Gareth, I'll just pick my nose. That's what I was like when I was their age. And be very well spoken, aren't you? All of you. Very what and all that business. Do you eat caviar?
What?
No, I just thought I'd ask.
And even
I've got no idea. Right, I'm going to play a song now that is my artist of the month. I've got two artists of the month, and this is one of them. And this is a band who's got something very special coming up in the near future, which I'll explain momentarily after the song. This is easy. The song is called La La La. Right? It's easy, really. La La La. And it's a band called Route 6. Now I'm going to do the incredibly important thing of handing this over to Zara, okay, who's going to say this is the artist of the month of May, Rude 6, La La La. Okay, so it's over to you.
I've already forgotten. Artist of the month of May, called Rude 6, with their song La La La.
Perfect. Right now, Claire.
Hi.
Hey. Now, nobody comes out of the studio without at least somebody doing the quiz. I've had the Lord Mayor Coventry doing the quiz, okay? And the quiz is quite simple, Claire. It's absolutely simple. I ask you 30 questions. I ask
30?
I ask you as many questions as I can in 30 seconds, and you have to answer them incorrectly.
Brilliant.
Do you-
I'm really good at answering questions incorrectly.
Good.
Ask the lady on CWR from last week.
I will do.
Yeah, right.
Other radio stations are available.
No.
So now, when I ask you a question, you have to answer it how the question is given to you. So if I say to you, what colour is a lamb, you will say
Pink,
pink. There we go. You don't get many pink lambs. But you can't turn around and go octopus, because it makes no sense.
obviously.
Okay. Right, so as soon as the music starts, that's when we start, okay? And competition will be the person sitting next to you, and that is the wonderful Musa, okay? Okay. Right, so you get a heads up so you get an idea what's going on here. Right, here we go, Claire. Are you ready?
Ready and willing.
Okay, here we go. What opposites are yes?
Don't know.
Where do you wear gloves?
On your head.
How much is 14 plus 6?
87.
Where is Rotterdam?
I'm in Germany.
What does IDK mean?
I love you.
Name someone who didn't play James Bond.
Frank Skinner.
Name someone who played Doctor Who.
My husband, Mike.
An elephant has a wrinkly what?
Tail.
Name a fish.
Nemo.
Rubbish. Right, you got. You answered.
God.
You answered 10, but you actually got 8 because you named a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. But also the trick question in there was name someone who didn't play James Bond, and you named somebody who didn't play James Bond.
Oh, Paul. You teaser.
Oh.
How do you know my husband never played him in a school play?
So there you go. You got 8. You got 8.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's very good. That's very good. But I tell you what, I'm going to play a song that's 2 minutes long, and after that, we're going to find out how your
Hey,
competition
Musa.
does. Can he beat 8? We'll soon find out after this. This is Boss Madra and a song called Henry. There you go. That was Boss Madra and Henry here on Radio Abbey. Local, loud and proud. And I've got guests in the studio, which is always a fantastic thing when we've got guests in the studio. Don't often have them on a Tuesday, normally Friday mornings, but I like to make it different now and again. Now, Musa,
Hello.
you are the one that's going up into the competition.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think you're going to beat 8?
Probably not.
Probably not. Be more positive. You can do it. You can do it.
I'm
What do you
very
reckon?
scared.
What do you reckon? Do you think you can do it? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Charming. Right, okay. So here we go. As many questions as possible, as many answers incorrectly. Here we go. What is Bambi?
A squid.
Dumbo has a big what?
Ear.
What sound does a cat do?
Woof.
What shape is the moon?
Triangle.
Where is Wally?
Nowhere.
Which way is left?
Down.
Who is Sully's friend?
Bob.
Oleg is a what?
Food.
Name a superhero.
No.
What colour is a Kermit frog?
Blue.
And what goes plop?
Nothing. Said nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Musa got 10.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Well done, young man.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. See, dominated. Well done, well done. That's it.
Thank you
10
very much.
is very, very good. Very, very good, especially on that quiz. And that, yeah, you did very well. Well, I'm pleased. Are we all pleased? Are we all pleased? Yeah, exactly. Now, speaking to the rest of the group here, before you shoot off back into the helicopter to fly back to your homes, I've got to ask the question: how excited are you that you got this gig coming up?
Really excited.
Really
Very exciting.
Massively excited. And are you going to be nervous? Are you going to be nervous? Do you think?
Very, very, very.
Very, very, very
You
nervous.
shouldn't be nervous. It's just people.
It's just exactly. There we go. It's just
But
people.
they're people.
Yeah, it's
People
just
can be
people.
very judgmental.
You know what? You ignore those ones. You ignore the judgmental ones, and you just see the positive people, the ones with the smiles on the faces, the ones that are moving and are grooving and enjoying your music. That's what you need.
You can tell him who's hosting it, Paul. Special surprise.
Who's hosting it? I don't know. I've got no idea. Oh, is it me? Am I hosting it?
Yeah.
Well,
Paul in Radio Abbey is hosting this.
I will. I'll be there, looking like me. Probably not as dressed as nice, but I will be there hosting what's going to be a fabulous show. Okay. And tickets, are tickets available?
Tickets available to friends and family only.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Family and friends
yes,
only.
And yes, we'll be sorting that out soon.
Yes.
We'll get you a
First
ticket
dibs.
also, make sure you can come.
Yeah. So if you are friends of these crazy bunch of children here, then you are going to be seeing a spectacular show at the Artists venue on the
29th of June.
29th.
26th.
See, nearly caught you out.
Sick.
Are you in the quiz?
26th.
That
Me?
was the wrong answer.
Yes, I was thinking.
Now, there is one very important thing we need to do, okay, before we say goodbye to you all. And that is, we've got to sing happy birthday.
Oh.
This doesn't happen very often on radio, okay? So Jonas, you can stand there and just take all this in, okay? This is where we take in the incredible vocal talents of the musicians that are around this room. So after the count of 3, we're going to sing happy birthday to Jonas, okay? Sorry? Sorry?
Happy birthday is the theme.
Happy birthday is the theme. It goes happy birthday to you. Yeah. The most exciting song in the world. Right. Here we go. After the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Jonas. Happy birthday to you.
Hey! And what have you done on your birthday so far?
Well, I went go-karting yesterday.
You went go-karting yesterday
for my birthday party.
for your birthday party. And was it a great birthday party?
Yeah, but the annoying thing was
Yes.
there were too many people. It was very crowded.
That's good. That's a good thing, surely. All these people
No.
for your birthday.
On the track, it's not.
It's not.
Oh, right.
And they did really bad because, like, first they did a practice, which was like a race together.
Right.
And then for they did then fastest lap, but they did it all together,
Did they?
not
Oh, no,
individually,
that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
which is really bad.
goes-
Yes. Yeah, anything could happen. Anything could happen.
Pancakes.
I mean, 9 years old and driving as well. What's that all about? But I tell you what, as it is your birthday, okay, I'm going to let you do the last words for the group here, okay? And you're going to introduce my other artist of the month, okay? And the artist of the month is called Rosso, and the song's called Imagine, okay? But before we do that, I want to say a huge thank you to all the people who have come in the studio today. And you've shown how brave you are. And you're brave in the studio, so you're going to be brave on that stage, performing in front of all your family and friends. And this is your moment where you're going to take that big step up and go in the right direction. Which direction we're going?
Down.
Down
the
right,
and then up the roof.
Going slightly
Along
up to
the
the left.
corridor and up the
yes.
stairs.
Down to the side. Up to the left and down.
Exactly. So the three of you, you're in the band.
Black 62.
Black 62, you're in the band.
Poison soul.
Poison Soul. All evil names. You're in the band.
Angels and demons.
And you're in the band.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. So please come along if you are family and friends. Don't sit back and go, oh, well, Coronation Street might be on. Don't be boring. Come along and see them performing. Spectacular. Because the guitars and the instruments are going to be much bigger than the artists, so it's going to be interesting. So now, can you remember the name of the band?
Rosso.
And can you remember the name of the song?
Imagine.
Very good, very good. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a huge thank you to the Spark Youth team
Thank
who's
you.
come into the studio, and to Claire for filming the entire thing, which is a bit spooky since she's been standing in the corners. But I want to say thank you. This is real local talent, ladies and gentlemen, and they are our future. We're sitting here. So remember this, when you're billionaires, who was the first DJ that got you on the radio, okay? Thank you very much. Festival. Yeah. So, right, now, important part. Hand it over to Birthday Boy. It is over to you.
It is Rosso. Imagine.
Fantastic. Give yourself a round of applause. Goodbye.